Hello everybody, welcome to the Generic Cappy YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I'm Amar, otherwise known as Generic Cappy, and today, out of the blue, pretty much out of the blue, Nintendo made a new announcement, being the Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, which basically, from what I've seen so far, it is a digital clock that is themed around Nintendo, so I figured this would be a pretty cool thing to react to. They don't necessarily do these types of initiatives that much. Recently we've obviously gotten Nintendo Museum, but I figured, it has games shown, it's a Nintendo item. I figured this would be a pretty cool thing to react to. And on the trailer itself, we can see Mario just laying on the screen with Cappy, and I'm Generic Cappy, Mario with Cappy. I figured, this is like a match made in heaven to watch this trailer. But yeah, let us get right into it. There's not really much more to say. At the end of the trailer, I will also go to the website and read, or at least look at some of the information that they have there as well. And yeah, let us just watch the trailer and see what they talk about. Mario is sleeping on the screen. Mario is sleeping still.
This is Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo, an interactive alarm clock
Alarmo.
that's out of the ordinary.
Ooh, out of the ordinary.
Let's see what it's like to wake up with Alarmo.
Jump Up Superstar. Oh, you can have Jump Up Superstar as an alarm tone. That's very cool.
The alarm is going off. But Alarmo doesn't just play music to start your day.
Ooh. And noises. Music and noises.
That's right. It responds to your body's movement with game sounds.
Oh.
Like here.
That's
with
really
the sound of
interesting.
coins from Super Mario Odyssey.
All right. And once you get up, it makes like a... You got up, so like a winning noise. Like you finished the level noise. With Splatoon. Splatoon 3 is going to have its own theme.
With the sound of ink splats from Splatoon 3.
Oh. And like it like shows when it's going to make the noise, like right there. Oh. And there you go. You've splatted the
And
alarm.
here, from The Legend of Zelda
Breath of the Wild.
They're
choosing some really good themes and music.
By your movement,
It's very cool.
so you can
And
start the day
there's the
feeling like
Tears
you're
of
in the
Kingdom amiibo.
of Hyrule.
Very cool.
And when you get out of bed,
What happens when you get out of bed?
oh, a fanfare plays and the
Oh.
alarm comes to an end.
That's very cool. Alright, that's pretty interesting. Gives you like one last thing to be hyped about when you get up.
You see,
That's pretty cool.
Alarmo detects movement with its motion sensor.
Ooh. That's pretty cool.
And responds to your actions with sounds.
Alright.
When you get out of bed, Alarmo stops automatically. Without
And then
you needing to
then the
touch it.
fanfare. Okay.
Keep in mind though, the
Ooh.
alarm will get more intense the longer it takes for you to get up. So
Oh.
rise and shine.
Alright. Oh, alarms?
You can set an alarm
Pikmin
inspired
4,
by 5 games.
Super Mario Bros. Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey.
Super Mario Odyssey.
That's Super Mario Bros. Odyssey. Super Mario Odyssey. Pikmin 4.
Pikmin 4.
This is this is probably the best one. Because Pikmin 4 has a bunch of different morning and night themes.
Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3. Breath of the Wild. Oh, Ring Fit Adventure.
Ring Fit
All right.
Adventure.
Uh-oh. I knew these guys would show up.
And Breath of the Wild.
The Legend of Zelda Breath
Link
of the
is just
Wild.
walking around on the... Ooh. He is holding a sword.
Each game features 7 alarm varieties, known as scenes.
Alright. And you could choose...
And they all
okay.
have their own combination of music and sounds.
That's very cool.
And when you connect to the internet, you can get more alarms as
Nintendo
free
account
updates
and
as they
internet
become
connection are
available.
required for these features. Okay. That's pretty
Besides
interesting.
the alarm function, Alarmo is packed with features to support you throughout the day, such as
Sleepy
sleepy
noise
sounds,
or sleeping
which play
sounds.
when you get into bed and help you wind down. Records, which
Ooh.
keep a log of your sleep and movement while in bed.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't think that the clock could do that.
And hourly chime, which features various Nintendo characters signaling the top of the hour.
All right.
Add
Alarmo.
some play to the start
That
of
seems like
your
that's it.
day. Alarmo. For a limited time, Nintendo
Okay,
Sound
yeah, and
Alarmo is
limited
only
time you
available
can-
for purchase online
I believe they
through
said
Nintendo Switch
around
Online members in the
January
US and
or
Canada.
February it would become
Starting today,
more
Nintendo
widely
Sound Clock
available.
Alarmo will also be available to purchase
Which is very cool.
in person
And it's at
the
Nintendo New York store.
while supplies last.
That's very interesting. I guess you could probably do it at both. Yeah, it's at all visitors. So you don't just need Nintendo Switch Online if you're going to buy it at the NYC store. That is it. That was the whole trailer. It looks really cool. The alarm looks really cool. If we go to... Well, actually, I'll just switch right to it. Give me a second. All right, so we are on the Nintendo information page or the Nintendo store page for it. And basically, it has pretty much everything they've talked about. Before the alarm, a character from the title you chose will wait patiently on the screen. The alarm will begin. A visitor will arrive to, as you progressively, wake up in the morning. It'll obviously become like smaller as we saw and make different sounds. A brief snooze and then time to get up, which if it's like probably after a certain amount of time, it may become a little more intense noises and themes, which is very interesting. And then we see you did it. Then you see the fanfare as well. And then we see pretty much everything they've showed in the video. So we saw the games that will have different themes, all-day experiences, the wake up your own way, hands-free, we saw that, and then track your sleep patterns. We didn't really see the buttons, so there is a confirm button and dial button. Probably if you don't really necessarily, probably if you can't have the sensors, because maybe there's more than one person in the room, or maybe like different animals. So you could probably just press the button. There's a notification button, a back button, motion sensors, LCD screen, brightness sensor on the back front, and on the back there is the USB to AC adapter cable, the USB-C power supply, and a speaker, which is also very cool. Obviously for the noises, and then the only things in the box is the Alarmo, the USB cable, and the user manual. Bed sizes are compatible. It's compatible with twin to king size beds. Where's the best place to put your Alarmo? Alarmo should be placed facing the center of the bed, within arm's reach, and no higher than 8 inches above the sleeper. And can Alarmo be used for multiple sleepers? If there is more than one sleeper in the bed, we recommend using button mode for the best experience. So yeah, it's probably, that's probably easier, use the button instead of, progressively, like having to get up and then the alarm stops or they're making a lot of noise. I think I don't really see much on here. Just some updates. So, this is like talking about the different, probably a lot of this is also in the user manual. So I'm not going to focus too much on that, but I saw also that they had asked the developers for this. I'm not gonna read through all of it, but it was a pretty interesting thing to see, like the different tidbits. I haven't read it all yet either, but it's very interesting to see the tidbits, like how it started, why they decided to do the clock, not your average alarm clock, establishing a new convention for waking up, and cross-functional development. So it seems like obviously some of this technology also might be in future Nintendo devices, like the successor to Nintendo Switch. And yeah, so this seems like they've been working on this for a long time. They tested a lot of different technologies. They wanted to figure out different technologies, like let me see if they Tetsuya Akama, they worked on the hardware projects such as the Joy-Con grip and the Joy-Con wheel. And Yusuke Tamori worked on things like Nintendo Labo and Splatoon for the Wii U. So, you know, this is like they're like testing different hardwares, and they figured be the best. You know, a clock would be something pretty cool. I saw in one of these on social media that they did have, yeah, right here, like they had different prototypes that they showed off, which is really cool. You know, this one's not as close, but this one's getting closer to what we know today, and then we see all three of them. So I think it's just a really cool read for the things I've already read about it. And yeah, and already seen about this Ask the Developer, and you know, maybe see what they plan for the future. If they mention that here. But that is all I really have for you all today. I figured this would just be a pretty cool reaction, something interesting to watch. But besides that, that is all I have for you all today. So again, please remember to do Makes You Happy and stay safe. Do Makes You Happy because I'm generic happy, and make sure you stay safe. And I'll see you next one. So make sure you do Makes You Happy, and goodbye.